So I today had another post-op appointment after my robotic hysterectomy. So this would have been 5 weeks and 2 days after surgery. So my 3-week post-op, everything was like super great, on track, got the okay to increase activity a little bit, obviously not to a crazy amount. Which, of course, being a horse girl, I took that too far, turns out. So the day after my 3-week post-op, I rode, and that was a huge mistake. So if you have a hysterectomy and they remove your cervix and you're at 3 weeks and you wonder if it's a good idea to ride, just hold off a little bit. Let me be your warning in so many ways, but in particular this. So I did that and then was like, wow, I can feel all of my internal stitches again. This is not good, and had bleeding and whatever. Nothing like terrible, but definitely was worse than I had been. So then a little more time went by, I rested, whatever, and then kind of went back to like a normal amount of work, meaning still no heavy lifting, nothing crazy, no riding, but like, being in the barn, grooming horses, whatever. So then, let's see, this is Friday. So a week ago, we went to a horse show, and I didn't ride, but was working for like 14 hours straight, as you do at a horse show. And still wasn't like lifting anything crazy, heavy, or whatever. Like, I lifted a few jump rails, but I'd kind of been doing that, and I wasn't anyways, nothing crazy, but definitely definitely overdid it. Got home, well, on the drive home, I had a couple like stabbing pains and was like, oh God, I have a kidney stone, because I have those too. But then that kind of went away, so I just ignored it. But definitely had bleeding again, didn't feel very well the next day, etc. So, and kind of haven't felt as good since then. A couple days ago, I really didn't feel well, had to lay down, actually had a fever for like 8 hours or something, nauseated, back pain, etc. So when I went to my appointment today, I was a little nervous about that, and turns out I was right. They take your cervix out, and then it's very medical and technical what I'm going to tell you, and then they like just stitch it back together. So, and they use what they call barbed stitches, which feel like you would expect them to feel, given that they're called barbed. I don't know if you've ever caught yourself on barbed wire, but kind of the same idea. So basically, there's one spot where my stitches are like, probably have been overstressed. And so then since they're barbed, they've kind of like caused a little bit of bleeding to continue. So everything's fine, but it's going to be another 4 weeks until my next appointment, and until then I kind of have to back off the activity level a little bit. I'm not supposed to rest totally, but I am definitely cannot increase. I still can't lift anything heavy, can't ride. So that's kind of a huge bummer. Again, I was kind of expecting this based on how I felt the last couple of weeks, and I totally did it to myself by doing too much. So again, if you are having a hysterectomy, particularly if you're having your cervix removed, like, just take it a little slower than you think you need to. Because now I have another month of not really being able to do much. So that sucks. My job is super active. And again, like, I'm not getting any pressure from my job. It's actually me just putting pressure on myself. And there's a new girl, and now the poor girl is like, has to do everything, and I'm extra cranky because I'm in less pain than before my surgery, but like, it's not comfortable to feel internal stitches, and it's frustrating to not feel better, and etc. So she's dealing with not only cranky me, but doing all of the work and learning this new job. So shout out to Chris, you're doing awesome. Yay! Keep it up. Only another month of doing everything by yourself. So anyways, that's my update. So not great, but definitely could be a lot worse. And in the grand scheme of things, it's fine. Like, I don't need another procedure or anything like that. I just need to pump the brakes a little bit and give my body a little more time to heal. So there we have it. I will update again soon. The good news is I got I got this new dress from my friend Maddie, and it is so cute. So I'm going to try to do a Britney Spears fashion show. So we'll just see if I actually do it. But let me tell you, it's going to be cute. By which I mean a little weird because that's the Britney we know and love. Yeah. Anyways, that's the latest. Toodles.